and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Candace and I'm a working mom of two. On my channel, you will find cleaning motivation, shopping hauls, decorating tips and tricks, plus home decor inspiration. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free and will keep you updated when I post new videos. Thanks again for being here. Now let's get into today's video. And welcome to today's video. So what we're going to do today is a hurricane prep video. I did one of these last year. I think it was right before Hurricane Laura, but we're in hurricane season, obviously. If you live anywhere near the coast, like a 100-mile radius off the coast, we are in Texas, you have to deal with hurricanes and hurricane season. There's certain things that you do at the beginning of the season to prep. There are certain things that you do whenever there's one brewing up in the Gulf. Like there's just different levels of preparation that you take. So today we're going to do just beginning of the season, some things that we gather that we keep in the house so that we're not rushing to the grocery store or to the supply store, Home Depot or whatever, getting supplies, because if you've ever had to deal with crowds right before a hurricane, they're almost worse than the actual hurricane itself. You do not want to go to H-E-B 3 days before a hurricane is about to come. So this is just going to be kind of like an updated version of last year's video. I'll link last year's video down below as well if you want to catch that. I'll have a few more tips that go into things a little more detailed with this one. We are going to have some cleaning motivation because y'all know I always get some cleaning done. We are going to clean an area in my home. We're in the office right now, as you can see. There's an area in our office that is like a storage. It's under our stairs, but it's for storage, but we also use it during when there's storms. Like that is our family safety plan, which I will go over that in the video as well. Like have a family safety plan where you go if there's tornadoes or crazy weather or whatever. We have an area in our home where we go during storms. So and it needs to be cleaned out. It's really, it needs to be decluttered. And there's literally no room for us right now in there. So I need to declutter it, clean it out. We have some supplies that I keep in there too during hurricane season. And we're outside. We're gonna go outside and kind of discuss things that you do outside of the home, like with trampolines. We have a trampoline in the back that we always have to kind of figure out what we're gonna do with during a storm. And it needs to be cleaned up out there. It's a disaster. So Toby, did y'all hear him? He's down there. You wanna say hi? Let me see if I can get you down there. Oh, there he is. Y'all, he's always around. Anyways, so that's just a little intro into what we're doing in today's video. Stick around until the end for all the tips, all the things you should do during hurricane season, and also the cleaning motivation if you're needing to tackle something on your to-do list. I'm getting some stuff done today, so let's get some of your stuff done too as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna try to do this like vlog style. I'll do some voiceovers during like the deep cleaning, but for the most part, I kind of want to do it vlog style. So this is our little area. It's this little secret little storage area under our stairs. You can see here's the stairs. And this is where we go whenever, right now it's like I'm just throwing stuff in here. But during a storm, we will go in here. I'll make sure I have blankets, pillows. We will have our water in here. I'm gonna bring that in here. We will have stuff on these shelves right now. Stuff is just kind of, it's like decor for Christmas that needs to go in the attic. Some stuff that I haven't found spots for in our home yet that I will. So it needs to be cleaned out. It needs to be organized. The Christmas tree will stay. I will not move that gigantic thing. It stays in here. So there's enough room for our little family in here in case something crazy happens and we need to go in here. There's my Bath & Body Works soap storage. So anyways, you can kind of see what we need to do. It needs to be organized. It needs to be cleaned, vacuumed, all of it. We're going to do that today. I'm going to start with taking everything out. Everything has to come out. That's the way I do when it's like overwhelming. Just take everything out of your space to get it cleaned up. Okay, so as I'm cleaning out our area, I'll just go over a few things that we do before hurricane season. Right now, I think there is something in the Gulf kind of brewing up, so I'm glad that I'm getting this done now. But I make sure that we have batteries, water. I make sure that our cars have gas tanks are full, and then we have an extra gas, like a gallon gas container full just in case. I make sure that we do have a generator. So that is something that if it's financially something you're capable of getting, whether it's a small one, ours is a large one, it will run half of our home. So if we lose power, we're never fully without power. Our food in the fridge doesn't go bad. The AC will continue to work. So, but it's expensive. We had to skip a few, family vacations for a couple years in a row in order to get that. So but we knew that it was worth it for us because we've been through so many hurricanes in our lifetime, me and my husband. So that was just something that we definitely knew we needed. So try to get a generator if you can before there is a hurricane announcing, because they will jack those prices up. I have seen it happen. They're not supposed to, but I've definitely seen it happen. Okay, so most everything has been taken out. I keep the cleaning supplies in here because y'all know I clean all the time and I don't want to go in the attic or anywhere else to get them. This is just the decor I kept up here. We have to find a spot for. We're gonna bring the water in here, get some blankets, put those pillows back in here. But first I want to vacuum all this up so that it's not so dirty in here before I put blankets, pillows, water, everything. So if you're not able to get a generator and you will lose power, you're pretty sure you will, make sure you have a bathtub full of water to flush toilets and stuff like that. Make sure that you can look in the camping section at like Walmart or Home Depot, and they have like a mini propane burners where you can cook things, your canned good items, or whatever you need, so that you are able to heat up your food. And make sure you have an evacuation plan. If you are told to evacuate, listen to the people letting you know to evacuate. They're just trying to help you out. I've seen so many people that stay and they regret it. It is so dangerous. So if you have to evacuate, make sure you go. Make sure you do it safely. And make sure your family, if you're deciding to stay, make sure your family has a plan of where to go if things get crazy. Like we have a plan of coming into the storage room. My kids know exactly what to do. They will know what to grab from their rooms to come here to be safe. So that is a huge tip. Make sure you have that family plan. Okay, so we've got this all cleaned out. We've got the water in here. I kept the blankets, or tree stays, there's nowhere to put it, it's too heavy. And then we've got pillows, towels, sheets, another big blanket under here. I'll probably add another blanket in here. Basically, this will be, if something happens and we need to come in here, we'll lay the pillows out where we can sit on them, have the blankets over us, or sheets or whatever. Over here I put, sorry y'all, I'm out of breath from moving that water. Over here I just put, we have extra paper towels, our toilet paper, we've got extra batteries, flashlights. There's a flashlight that I'll have to get more. We have them everywhere, I just have to find them and put them in here. That's the thing, you want to have your stuff in one spot so that you're not running around trying to find things that you need in a time of crisis or whatever. So I need to go ahead and get those other ones in here. These are extra batteries. We have a battery drawer, but I wanted to keep some in here where these will just stay in here through the season as backup. And then we also have a flashlight that does like a, it's like you charge the battery electronically. Okay, so, and here's the thing with the toilet paper and the paper towels. Don't go a day before a storm and buy 50 things of toilet paper and cause a shortage or whatever. You don't need to do that. Buy a little bit here and there. You're going to be, that's what you don't want. You don't want to sit there and hoard one big thing during a time of crisis when everyone else is needing stuff too. If you already have it, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, what else? Now that I'm out of breath and all you hear is me, my heavy breathing. We're going to go outside and get the outside cleaned up as well. But yeah, this looks so much better. I feel better about it. There's room for us. Okay, you guys, we're taking it outside. So hurricane season or not, this backyard needs to be cleaned regardless. See all this stuff. Different levels of what I'm going to do during hurricane prep or whatever. So right now, I think I just looked and there's like a 40% chance of something forming in the Gulf as of today. So when y'all see this, is probably Monday, the chance either will be higher, lower, it's gone away, it's coming toward us, I don't know. But what I'm not gonna do just yet, I'm normally, once I for sure know that it's headed our way, all this will go up. In the other video, we had a pretty good idea that it was coming, so I went ahead and put all the patio furniture into the barn right there. But for now, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to like clean it. Like it's kind of all disarray until I know for sure. Like the day before or a few days before, I'll put this up. Me and hubby will put all this up so it's not flying around like the cows on that Twister movie. Because up here, so we're kind of on a hill. This is our backyard. We're kind of on a hill. On a regular storm, like just a regular little thunderstorm, this stuff will be all over the place. So a hurricane, you can imagine the type of what it can do. Like it can literally, will move all this stuff, will be in the pool, in the neighbor's yard, whatever. So I'm going to clean all this up. We just got stuff randomly that needs to be put away. Just anyway, it needs to be cleaned. Over here, I may do a quick wipe down. I think today we will do a little pool day with the kids. So as I'm cleaning for the pool day, I'll also be kind of going over hurricane stuff, kind of what we do. Trampoline, that's a big one, y'all. That is like the #1 thing that you see are those trampolines. They will take flight. They will literally, that will be in either on the barn or the neighbor's yard. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this tidied up a little bit. Okay, so a really important tip for getting your outdoors ready for a big storm, a hurricane, whatever, is making sure things are secure. Make sure those trampolines are either, we chain ours to our fence. Some people can stake them into the ground, just whatever, however you decide to keep it secure, make sure you do that. And also even like swing sets and stuff, I've seen those tip over so easily, just like one heavy wind and those things can fall over. So just make sure all your outdoor stuff is secure. Like I said earlier, this patio furniture would normally be going into the barn, but since it hasn't quite formed into anything yet, it's still a super low percentage. We don't really know exactly what it's going to do. I'll keep it out until I know more. You know, later on in the week, I will know more if it's going to become anything or not. So, but like I said earlier, we're doing a pool day. So I'm just cleaning up some of these pool toys. We're going to use them today, but once we're done using them today, I will put them in a storage bin that I keep under the patio. It stores all the kids' outdoor toys so that they're not flying around, because these floaties will be gone. They are so light, and we even just with a tiny little storm, these things fly everywhere. So make sure all your stuff outside is put away secure under a patio, under a porch, something to where you're not going to be missing items the next morning. Guys, the spiders out here were so bad. After I edit this video, I'm going to call an exterminator because it was super gross. So all this stuff over here, this is just little knickknacks, but the scooter will go over here on the side so that it's not flying or rolling around. Make sure all the shoes, little things that can just, they can cause damage if they catch flight and hit a window or whatever, the sunscreen, all this stuff. Make sure everything is secure and put away. Another tip that I would say is if you're normally lose power, you kind of know if you do, it's kind of like a given, you know. Make sure everything has power, like battery. Make sure your phones are fully charged. Make sure you have one of those. We had a portable battery charger that you would keep it charged, and then if something were to happen and your phone lost power and you needed kind of like a backup battery, it always had a charge and you could get one more like full charge out of it. Those are so honestly, I think they're just so convenient. You can get them at Walmart. I think I got one at Target for $5, or you can get like a more powerful one that will probably hold like 2 or 3 charges from your cell phone provider. So they're everywhere. Definitely look into getting one of those. If you are in a you normally lose power, you kind of know, you know, if your home loses power super easy during a storm. I lived in one as a kid. We lost power all the time. It wasn't even raining, we would lose power. I'm like, what is going on? So just little stuff like that, little things that you can think of to be more prepared, to prepare your family. And okay, so I'm going to do, I just got a little haul. It's kind of like a little prep haul, nothing too serious. This is a hurricane prep video, getting ready for hurricane season, which we are in. I think there is maybe something out in the, working its way into the Gulf right now. I think there's like a 20% chance of it forming into something. But if you live in an area, like a coastal area where hurricanes are pretty common, you kind of know that you always just have stuff on hand permanently. so you're not rushing to the store when there's a crowd of people trying to fight all these people for stuff. So this is just, it's kind of like mixed into a regular grocery haul. I needed some stuff for the kids plus some stuff to put in our like hurricane supply storage or whatever. So we just got some limes. These are just regular limes, not a part of anything special, but limes, avocados. We're gonna make sushi later. I have all those tomatoes that y'all saw in my last video. I'm gonna make like, it's this avocado tomato side. It's really yummy. My son wanted more Lucky Charms, so I got him some Lucky Charms. These little soups, they are not healthy at all, but my kids, oh, that one broke. My kids love them. They're easy to make. My daughter can make them, so I just get them some if they want a quick lunch or a quick snack. I always keep those on hand. This is the wasabi for our sushi later. Just some cheeses and milk. We were out of shredded cheese. I got my daughter some string cheese. This goes into the avocado tomato side dish that's really good. And then they love this Panera mac and cheese. I also got some organic milk. We were almost out of milk and they've been on a cereal kick lately, so we've been going through the milk. I got some strawberries I need to rinse and cut up. This Kerrygold, so I think Ro had this on her grocery haul, Rose Smith, and she said it was really good. So I saw it, I went ahead and picked it up. I got the spreadable kinds. I like to do like buttered toast and stuff like that. So some cookies to put in the oven. They're just for a little snack maybe this weekend. I got some regular vinegar, some white wine vinegar, and some red wine vinegar. These we make a tomato and garlic like slices, and we put olive oil and vinegar on them, and it's really good. And this is gonna go into the avocado and tomato side dish with the feta cheese. That's really yummy. Some Italian seasoning, a big jar of pickle bites. I found this Chick-fil-A sauce. I love their Polynesian sauce. It's one of my favorite sauces from Chick-fil-A. They have this at our grocery store, so I picked it up thinking we could dip like grilled chicken in it or anything, I don't know. I'm going to make this pasta. It's like this pesto pasta with the cherry tomatoes. We were just trying to come up with ideas to use those tomatoes. So I got 2 different brands. I've used this one before, I like it. I haven't used this one before, so we're gonna try it out. I got minced garlic and regular garlic somewhere. I got my kids some applesauce, so I just got them the cups. They've been eating those like squeezy ones, but they're so expensive. And these, I feel like they have a little bit more in them, maybe. So I got them 2 packs of this. Now this is also, I would consider this like a hurricane snack type of thing because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. It can stay in your fridge. They last a while. My kids love them. I also got them some Cheez-Its. So this is something that's definitely, if you're getting like hurricane supplies, you definitely want to have some lighters on hand, some matches on hand in case power goes out, you need to light candles or lanterns or whatever. So I got those. Now we do have a generator, so when we lose power, we only lose power to half of the house, so like our fridge will still work, so our food won't go bad. The fans and the AC will still kick on so we don't get too hot. So, but these can come in handy, honestly, for any reason. Just some paper plates. I got some olives. These are our favorite olives. They're so good. Martini olives. They have like the pimento stuffed. Is that what it is? A pimento? Is it a pimento? I think so. They're good though. I needed some new, all my Tupperware has been running away, so I just picked some of these up as a quick fix. So here's some items that I got that we needed just to have on hand for the season. So Energizer batteries, or any kind of batteries. I just got our AA and our C's. These do flashlights or little miscellaneous items around the house. I wanted to make sure we had plenty of garbage bags. I picked up some bananas. I was just getting some cleaning supplies, not that I needed any, but I wanted to pick some up just to have some extras. I got the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner or multi-surface cleaner in basil scents. I also found these eraser daddies. I love the scrubby daddies. I don't know, these are like similar to the magic erasers, I'm assuming, but I saw them and I'm like, okay, let me try these out. Hopefully they'll be good, I'll let you know. I got a hair mask too, y'all. These hair masks are so dang expensive, but I really needed one. My ends are super dry. My dogs are trying to get in. Let me let them in really fast. I had to let my dogs in. You can hear them. drinking water. Okay, let's keep going. So batteries, I picked up a hair mask because that's just a personal item. It's not really like emergency. I got my son some new toothbrushes and some toothpaste. I also got this Mr. Clean Clean Freak Deep Cleaning Mist. Can't wait to try it. It's like the Gain scent, so I'm assuming it smells really good. I haven't smelled it. We'll see how that works. I'll let you know. Some dishwashing pods. And then I got some pastas. I always like to keep a lot of pastas on hand during hurricane season. A ton of rice on hand. These things just don't go bad, and they are like good filling food. And then of course canned goods. I got my kids some soups and some corn. I also got some green beans that are already in the pantry. So this is what I got out here. Let me see. I have a little bit. I'll show you our water situation. So we always keep water on hand, especially during hurricane season. What you don't want is to be in the grocery store trying to get water, toilet paper, paper towels. We saw how it was with the pandemic. Like, there wasn't toilet paper for miles and miles and miles. So I never had to worry about that because I always keep stuff like this on hand. So we have water. This is gonna go under the stairs. Y'all will see that in just a little bit. Plenty of wine also. And then I just picked up some toilet paper. I had some already, so I just got the small pack because I have some. So I'm not going to hoard a ton of toilet paper, but I want to make sure that I have enough in case of an emergency. This is plenty, and what I have in my linen closet is plenty as well. And then I just picked up these paper towels. I also have some other paper towels up in the pantry, another pack. So that's plenty. You don't need 57 things of paper towels. Just make sure you have enough in case of an emergency to where you're not having to rush to the grocery store with thousands of people also rushing to the grocery store, right? Okay, and I think I have plenty of these. I think I have one more little bag of these, so I'm good with those. All right, just a few little tips for supplies and stuff whenever you're prepping for hurricane season.